Welcome to. That's the part where you say it.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome
Yeah, there you go.
to Two Seething Boomers.
I already said welcome. You said the two seething boomers part. See,
Yeah, but
we're not synchronized.
welcome to Two Seething Boomers.
We're not
man.
on the
Come
same
what's
wavelength.
Disgusting.
Let's start over. Number 13. This is number 13.
It's the unlucky number. This is the unlucky episode.
This is the unlucky episode.
The episode that gets us canceled.
That's why our avatars aren't working. They're static.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get them to move for like the past 10 minutes and it just won't work. So I guess we'll
Yeah,
have to just
that's
deal
fine.
with that for now. They look nice, don't they?
That fat piece of...
You
He's never going to give up his cousin, Johnny.
got Phil Leotardo from Marvel vs. Capcom, and I got Clown from Street Fighter 3. Good. He was the boss of the X-Men. No one could turn him down. Whatever he said went. That was that. That's how they did things back then. Alright? So much to
What are
talk
we
about.
angry
So
about?
many Well, we're not. Are we? Well, I'm kind of angry at Fallout, but we'll get to that much later.
Oh, terrible.
So, I was asking you what part of Evo did you watch?
What part of Evolution
Evo Japan.
2024 that
Yes.
I watched? All I cared about, ladies and gentlemen, was Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm not surprised with what happened with Street Fighter 6. I mean, it's no secret. Mena RD won. Shouts out to him. Dominican Republic, stand up. We bring another championship home.
Oh,
Right.
R1. Sorry.
All right, we bring another championship home. I know certain people were angry that some of the side games weren't showcased on the main stage. And I feel for them. This is what happens when the corporations take over moving forward.
When
you know?
Pokimane and her goons take over,
Oh, disgusting. But that's
peddling
besides the point.
her tiny cookies.
Ooh, they're not for sale. Or are they?
What games were not showcased? Well, I guess it was a lot, right? But any in
I think it
particular?
was mostly the side tournaments like Vampire Savior, I believe Chaos Breaker, Chaos Code, Aquapaza, like a lot of those obscure Japanese fighting games, they weren't really showed on the main stage. I think the only thing they showed on the main stage was Grand Blue Versus, obviously, Guilty Gear Strive, Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8. I don't even think they showed DNF Duel on the main stage.
Man, I wish that game got popular.
It could have been better.
That IP kind of deserves its own fighting game. If you don't know the history of Dungeon Fighters, it's kind of a shame that the game isn't good.
People try to get me familiar with the lore, and you're right, it is very vast. Like the amount of characters they can do, like a Marvel-esque type game if they were intelligent enough to sit down and put everything on paper.
The only thing wrong with it is like the way it plays. Like they got the visuals right. They got like I don't know. It sounds good. I didn't play it, but
It's just that they were too concerned with the mechanics behind the fighting in terms of giving that esports feel. You know, you can't abuse, certain mechanics. Certain things are tied to a bar.
Sorry, that Discord sound was me. Sorry.
No, it's okay. The risk and reward factor and so forth. Like it's just it's just so much to it. And I really didn't like the mechanic, to be quite honest. I think they should allow the game to be a lot more free.
Did you play
in
it?
terms of. Yeah, I did. I bought the game. I bought the game before. I bought the game before Street release. I'm not gonna reveal where I bought it, but yeah, I got it before most people.
The corner bodega.
Yeah, the corner bodega. Shouts out to my niggas. Yeah, but yeah, you know they could have done so much more. But yeah, that's besides the point, guys. Like, come on, Evo, Japan, 2024. A masterclass was shown. I don't know if
a masterclass was shown. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, shown. Like, I don't think the children understood what they were witnessing when they showcased the Third Strike tournament. You know, it's just.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'd rather watch the team tournaments. I'd rather watch Cooperation Cup. I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch 5 Yuns, 1 Yang, and 2 Chun-Lis all day. Like, the team tournaments, like, you get the character specialists, you get your what's his name, Lucifer. You got all the Alex players.
You mean Parriot, yeah, the guy that plays Remy. I know what you're talking about.
The Q players sometimes show up. Like, for me, the team tournaments are the most interesting because you see.
Kuroda's banned, man. He can't come around no more.
There's other Q players. There's TM.
Oh, okay.
There's some other ones that are pretty good. Dudley, you see Dudley. Makoto, you see. Well, Makoto's top, so I'm guessing Makoto didn't make it this tournament, but Makoto, very strong character too.
Yeah, strange enough, I'm surprised that Tominaga did not make an appearance. You are correct. He is one of the strongest Makoto players in Japan, if not the strongest. And I would have assumed he would have took the tournament. You know, he knows how to play those matches very
sure
well.
If he was in.
I guess he did an interesting.
I don't even think I have no details about it. Like, I kind of looked to see if anything piqued my interest, and it was just like, I just keep seeing Yun mirrors, and I was like, you know what? I'll go watch Cooperation Cup again rather than this. I'll go watch East versus West Wards like every week instead of this. Like, it's fine. I get it. It's the highest level of play, but I feel like for the tournament format, it's kind of boring. I kind of get where people are coming from with that.
And I want people to understand that Mike Z, a developer of fighting games, has told me that Street Fighter 3 is not a Street Fighter game because parry trivializes projectiles. And in the original Street Fighter game, there was no mechanic that trivialized projectiles. You know, you either nullified it with your own projectile, or you had the option to jump over it. You know, that was pretty much it.
Well, you had like Sagat's like high fireballs, which you could kind of like go under to certain characters.
Yes, of course. Yeah, but just other than that. You know, but like I keep saying it, this was a masterclass.
And Cammy's turnaround punch too, right? And
yes, Cammy's turnaround, yeah, absolutely.
Sure, you can go through fireballs. Headbutt goes through fireballs. Yeah, there's a couple tools, but not just like press forward and nullify it and such. And even then, the projectile itself, even when it does get blocked or it does get hit, like what it does is like very diminished in terms of what it should do. Comparable to being able to be parried. Like the fireball should be stronger comparatively because what you can do to it with a parry. My opinion, anyway.
Yes.
Anyway.
No, you're right.
Let's move on to. We got 4 character trailers that came out. We'll go through all of these.
This man hates Third Strike. That's why he was just saying, what's going on?
I'm already bored of this.
Yeah.
Who cares about
what character trailer is this? Oh yeah, I'm actually a little happy that they did this. You know, I think he should have been base roster. Oh my god, here we go.
Where's Venom? Why isn't Venom in this game?
Isn't he dead? Technically, storyline wise?
They made him into a baker at the end of Zerd. Bakes bread.
Well,
and Zato, I guess Zato is technically alive too, but
yeah, because remember he dies also.
Loses the ghost, I think. I don't
Yeah,
know
he
this.
loses
I don't know the story. People are gonna be like,
Eddie.
no. I don't know the story.
No, yep.
I'm going by pictures that I saw one day.
You had to play the MOBA, bro.
No, I'm not doing
You had to play Guilty Gear 2, the MOBA, for Xbox only.
I'm gonna say it. It looks cool. This looks cool. The graphics look cool. I don't like this game at all.
Next character update for Season 3.
New character!
Slayer.
I like this stage. What is that his stage? I didn't even peep that.
Yeah, I think that's his stage.
That's
like
some
Halloween
that's like
thing.
some Vampire Savior stage. Like the one in the snow and stuff with the little shops.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, looks nice.
Also reminds me of the Marvel 2 clown stage also.
Get out of here with your clown stage.
You know it's superior.
Laid back and dignified vampire. Looks like Slayer things doing Slayer things.
I'm sure Nike's excited.
See? Look at that. Masculine figure coming out of his clothes.
It's actually a really good drawing.
Look at this. Doesn't it make your private parts swell with blood?
Especially the perspective. I actually really like that angle that they did there. It's really strong.
I'll say why I mentioned that later.
Okay.
Much later, maybe.
Let's rock.
Let's rock. What are your thoughts?
Slayer. I can care less. I mean, listen, man. I'm not too sure what they're doing with Guilty Gear Strive. I know they teased the whole 3v3 mode, so I guess they're trying to get into what Capcom was doing with the 3v3 gaming with Marvel vs. Capcom. I mean, I don't think there's ever going to be another Marvel vs. Capcom again. It's done for.
Did they
Capcom's
even add that? Did they ever add that 3v3 mode?
No, I don't think so yet, but they've been working on it. They want to do the 3v3 mode though, like for a fact. Like that's one of their main focuses.
Maybe then the game won't be so boring.
Yeah, because you'll have a fighting chance. You have 3 characters to play with. You'll have to fight 3 different Happy Chaoses.
Maybe then the damage will make sense.
Yeah, maybe the damage makes sense at that point, yeah. And if the point was to make Strive a 3v3 game, they should have did it from the beginning and they should have waited.
I don't think it was. I think they're seeing. I think they might be seeing like people not interested in the game. I think the main thing, and they don't want to go back on their design. Rather, like make a new mode, probably. That'd be my speculation on the subject anyway. Because I don't think any like top players are actually playing this. I think like everyone you see in top 8 is like a bunch of like bunch of who's. You know.
I know a lot of people did move on from this game, so yeah, I don't know what to expect.
Like if I did play this game, I'd be like, oh cool, Slayer, nice. I'm gonna be able to play some Slayer people now. I'll learn the matchup. But yeah, as it stands, whatever. This I haven't seen. What's into this one?
Oh, yeah, that's.
You look. Your avatar looks disgusted. He's just like, what is this?
What is this? Just...
he just looks annoyed.
Why are we wasting time?
Where's the feet?
Unreal Engine.
I need to see the feet, the Tekken feet.
Oh, good lord, this guy in his foot fetish. The inner Quentin Tarantino.
Get ready for the next battle. Season 1.
So, what people have said with the reveal of this character is that the Tekken 8 leak is true.
Ah. Spoiler
And
alert.
apparently, yeah, and it's going in the right order.
Okay, people can look that up at their own pleasure. Did you hear about the bot, the Eddie bot, that got to like red ranks or something, just spamming?
No, it went all the way. It got all the way to, I think, to the final rank. Yeah, with just 3 buttons. It's absolutely amazing.
That's perfect.
So this lady is bad, which means that
She was already in. Oh no, you're talking about the lady that they're gonna reveal in a second. Free updates! Don't click away, Zoomers. Constant visual stimulation.
it's supposed to be Eddie Gordo,
Photo mode.
Roger.
They should have had photo mode from the start. This is a big failure.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that.
Apparently the photo modes for these games are great promotional material. People post them online and shit.
Yeah.
Fighters around the world. What is this? Can I see the character? This is like, what is this? Where's the character?
I think it's at the end.
They just tease her a little bit? Ah. Okay. Alright, we're gonna skip to that because I don't really care about whatever. Sports. Esports!
Sports.
Yeah. Is that how it's gonna be for these games now? It's like the DLC characters are like people who should have been in the roster already. Is that what it's all gonna be from now on? Like we got Slayer should have been in the game already. Eddie should have been in the game already.
So apparently the next 2 characters are going to be either Roger and Fakuman or Armor King. Those are the next 3.
I didn't want to say the spoilers, but all right.
Yeah, so what, man? Screw them. Who cares?
Oh god, I care.
No, it's not.
Listen, if you got spoiled by him just now, rewind the video and forget that part, and then skip forward.
Listen, like let me explain something to you guys. Tekken 8 got data mined a long time ago, and there was a full playable crack of Tekken Online for quite some time with the DLC. Like people knew about this, Namco knew about this, even some of the top players knew about this. They just kept it hush hush. That's all. All right, they didn't want the normies to know or like the Discord kiddies to figure it out. That's it. Why do you think they're banning the mods now? I don't know.
Damn, dude. Sounds like a lot of drama.
It is a lot of drama. Play this video.
Yeah, back to the videos. My favorite part. Pump this up a little bit. Look, Akuma's in the background.
Shut up. Ah, yeah. They should have made him Dominican.
It's butt. Ooh. Hold on.
I love this art style.
You see how his gi moves?
Yeah, I love it. I love this art style.
Damn.
Yeah, I might play butt.
You play butt? Kush dude butt. I like the stage. The climbing stuff.
I'm telling you, man, he plays just like Mr. Karate. So yeah, I'm gonna play him.
This looks like an actual gym he's in, not like. It's nice.
Yeah, that's actually really cool.
Oh, he did the cancel there. So the cancel. Damn,
yeah,
I saw that. This game looks nice. Ooh, he went all the way up. He went all the way up.
I love that they're giving the manga
look at this.
comic still on
This
it.
is some fucking Hakoto no Ken combo up here. He's in the ceiling.
It's actually very Marvel-like, the fact that they even forced the character up that high. Why boost? Why is considering it.
I like this stage. This is nice.
Yeah, it's actually very detailed. You can see all the way in the back. There's models that are moving.
This is the true path of a Kyokugen warrior. Feel it in your bones.
If you look closely in the background, like there's still models moving. That's actually pretty good. I like that.
Fatal
Fury.
Fury.
City of the Wolves.
Why can't Street Fighter do this?
Want to know why? Because they think that
damn
3D
it.
is the future.
Damn it, dude. And that photorealism shit is like appealing.
It's a disgusting.
I was excited when I saw Street Fighter 6 using these like distorted proportions, and I thought they were gonna go crazy with like some Looney Tunes type animations, like distorting everything. They didn't.
No.
It's like crap.
And that's why I truly believe that they were working on a Darkstalkers 4, and they said this is too expensive. Let's just add stuff to Street Fighter 5. I'm 100% convinced. I am 100%. They and also keep in mind there were assets of the Darkstalker characters in a Resident Evil game. I believe the Frankenstein character was an Easter egg, and I forgot John Talbane, and I forgot who else. I forgot which Resident Evil game, and people were theorizing they don't know if that was a nod, and I think right after that they released Seth showing off all the Darkstalker characters. So they were saying it was possible that they were working on something. And you know how the Japanese are, they can't let the assets go to waste, so they had to use them up.
Yeah.
So it's unfortunate, I mean, we won't know until I think Ono has an NDA technically with Capcom, so he can't really speak much. So I think that's why he hasn't done any interview.
Who has NDA?
Yoshiniro Ono.
No, he's working with the French.
No, but what I mean by that is that he can't really talk about what he did with Capcom. What I'm saying, I'm pretty sure there's an NDA.
Well, he did say there were Street Fighter Cross Tekken characters on the Capcom servers.
That's 100% fact.
Did give us that nugget of information, or that rumor rather.
No, that wasn't a rumor. That was confirmed. It's on the Capcom servers. Namco Bandai paid for everything, and what people have theorized is that whatever those assets were, they eventually became characters in Street Fighter V and Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
And the same can be said for the DLC in Tekken 7 and Tekken 8, or at least the new characters. That those characters were potentially going to be introduced in Tekken versus Street Fighter. At least the Namco version of the game, because there is a leaked video where they were working on Tekken Tag Tournament 2, I believe a beta version, and they were giving Heihachi a similar stance to Ryu, and Nina a similar stance to Chun-Li. And this is a very old video. I think you can still find it on YouTube.
So is that.
So yeah, it's pretty messed up. A lot of deals fell through. I mean, I'm pretty sure they wanted the first Street Fighter versus second to be big, but it just wasn't as successful. And then the DLC gem drama didn't make it any better.
The on-disc DLC and the gems, they're like, you know what?
Yeah,
we hate this game, Capcom. Give us Ultra Street Fighter 4. That's what we want.
Pretty much, And to think that version that was available at the Capcom Fight Club, I believe was the best version of Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
No.
Because it had no gems. That had no gems, remember?
But like balance-wise, 2012 was apparently much better. Yo, what is this? Is this like a super that he's doing?
I think so.
Yeah, it's like Enzo the Cinematic. Alright. City of the Wolves. All right, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to
Who's
the thing
this?
to the thing you've been waiting for all day long that you've probably seen already.
Who cares?
What do you mean?
Not even excited about this bum.
John Streets is gonna call Akuma on his cell phone and ask him where to find
Where to fight?
where to find subway tickets so he can meet Ed.
Disgusting.
Well,
You know what's funny? They didn't put John Streets in this trailer, but they put him in all the other ones.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Akuma didn't do no combos on him or something.
this path of strife take him.
Oh, he is here. Never mind. There he is, John Streets in the flesh.
Snap.
I guess I missed this part. Oh, John Streets is afraid. Why? Yeah. Oh no, John Streets. Damn. That's so disrespectful. Damn, he landed on his head. That's kind of disrespectful to John Streets.
Is this the gameplay review?
Ready yourself.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Look how they start off this game. This is how they start off their gameplay trailer.
Ready yourself.
With standing medium kick.
ooh. Shows you how strong standing medium is with Akuma. So if you're playing Ryu, start using standing medium more.
What is this? This is how they start their trailer with standing medium kick.
Ready yourself.
Guys, this is your poke right here, standing medium. This is your poke. You better figure it out right now.
Can we go watch Butt again for a third time? I'd rather watch Butt.
Come on, man.
Oh my god, look at this fucking not even 200 pounds man over here.
He cursed, man. He cursed.
Yeah, we're good. We're 27 minutes in. Just the thing is we can't say curse words a lot with it. Yeah.
Ooh, anti-air.
Spread them out.
Ooh, 5 kick.
I like his. He looks better than he did in Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 5 looks like a effing clown.
Oh my god.
Right? Am I wrong?
He did.
He
I don't know. Is this
he
when he's
looked
supposed
really
to become Oni?
It's me.
Because Oni is still a thing, canon-wise, right?
Oh my god, he's got air fireballs, he's got his red fireballs, he's got his shoryukens. Oni's canon? I don't know if Oni's canon. I'm not sure.
Oh, forget it.
Oh my
Something's
god.
terrible already.
Ryu from Street Fighter is about to take a big hit in the knees.
Ooh. I can't wait till I do my drive rush into Tatsu.
So that looks like the same dive kick or demon flip that he had in Street Fighter 5. The way it works, it looks like. They might have added a few things.
Ooh, hold that. Hold that. Ooh, hold that. Ooh, drive rush. Ooh, hold that. Ooh, hold that.
I just want to see again where that combo started from. It's always interesting to me. Anti-air. Anti-air, like down forward heavy kick or something.
EX, how do you go? Ooh, drive rush. Ooh.
The drive rush looked different, right? Am I wrong?
Nah.
It didn't freeze the game. You saw that? Did it freeze the game?
He went into normal drive rush.
It still freezes the game, though. See that? Has anyone pointed this out?
No, really. I think so.
Oh, it does freeze the game, but it seems like it freezes it less or something. I'm sorry to do this to the fans.
Yeah,
Fans of
man,
videos.
I'm trying to dissect the video. Found. See how he drive rushes.
It seems different.
It's a dive kick.
Am I crazy?
No, you're fine. Which leads me to believe that after dive kick, you could probably get another standing hard into drive rush into Tatsu. I mean into another hard into Tatsu, and then you can do your super for maximum damage. But I'm pretty sure you can be able to do a lot of mix-ups. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh look, he does another drive rush here. See it again.
Oh, the real Akuma now.
You see that? It didn't freeze the game, right? Am I crazy?
I think that's just EX, bro.
Oh, that's the drive rush.
Oh, that's the normal drive rush.
I have a feeling, a sneaking suspicion they did something to it.
Man, I think your computer's lagging right now. I don't think you know what you're watching. Like right there, it goes.
Driver impact is still in the game.
Yep. Ooh. That was dirty. Ooh, that was dirty. Oh, my level 2? Trash.
It looks like a level
dirty.
2. Or maybe the fireball is level 2.
What a terrible level 3.
John Streets, you have to come save Ryu.
The level 3 punch of death. But wait, no. Just let it play, man. Just wait. This is the best part. Ah, snap. Yeah.
They used the Street Fighter 4 sound effect there for the hits. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
All the hits there. That's the Street Fighter 4 sound effect.
They probably had to reuse it. They didn't want to make a new one.
Oh crap! You might be right. My mind would be like, you know, that's a nod or something. You're like, nah, they reused that. Yeah, probably. I have no idea what the Street Fighter 5 one sounds like, so I don't know.
That's probably why it took so long. They were trying to find the sound files.
They were trying to find the sound files. They were trying to measure how much would Akuma weigh. I think 195 pounds.
What is he, 5'2"?
5'10".
5'10", yeah.
5'10", 195 pounds. Yep, that's about right. Which is funny because the Street Fighter 1 measurements of like Sagat and stuff, right, actually sound a lot more accurate. He's like 7'1", almost 300 pounds. It's like, sounds more correct than this. Oh boy.
Oh, what's the super chat saying about Akuma?
Super chat is saying Akuma looks like an actual monster in this game. Thank you for the super chat. We appreciate your super chat.
Alright, that was terrible. Any thoughts on Akuma? Any thoughts on the gameplay?
He's angry and he has fireballs. And when he does the flip, you know he's in the air because he did the flip. See, like right there, like you know he's in the air because he flipped. He's flipping, so when he flips, that's when he does the flip. See, right there, the flip. He did the flip, and then he's like, you know what, flip.
Disgusting.
That's my thoughts on it, anyway.
You wanna know what I find concerning?
What?
They didn't show the health bars.
Yeah, they usually don't.
Or the damage output. They didn't show anything.
Well, probably the main concern would be how much damage does he take.
That too. Probably a glass cannon. Who knows?
I want to say that he looks so weird there. I want to say this isn't how Drive Rush looks in the base game right now. I got a feeling they changed it.
You don't even play the game.
I played it like yesterday, man.
Yeah, sure. How many matches did you play?
A lot.
A lot? That doesn't sound like
many episodes. I mean, matches. I don't know, maybe like 30, maybe less.
Did you win any?
Most of them.
Are you winning?
I'm winning, Pop. I'm winning. I'm a good old clown. I won all my matches. I made them pick a card.
Pick a card.
So speaking of Evo Japan, this was a game that struck my interest. I've never seen this game before.
What did you talk about that in the beginning when we were talking about Evo?
Yeah.
It would have made the Evo topic more interesting.
We're getting back to the Evo topic. It's over.
Oh my god.
Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, Chaos Breaker is pretty bugged out.
I don't think I've ever seen this game. From what I understand, it's someone described it as what was it? Soul Calibur meets WoW or something? Something like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Some description like that. So apparently in this game you can have items and then activate the items. There's like an item called Wind Boots. It makes you move really fast and stuff. And I'm like wondering how many other items were in the game. Like that sounds really bugged out. Like this whole concept is really cool. I had no idea this game existed.
Yeah, they did that before, man. It's called Marvel Superheroes. Remember the Infinity Gem?
Dude. This game looks so fun, dude.
No, this game is crazy, you know.
How can we play it?
I believe it was arcade only, so we would have to obtain the game through
it was
some
PS3
type of. What was it? I think Japan only PS3.
Arcade and PS3. Yeah, you might be right about Japan only. You might be right about that.
Yeah.
Looks so bugged out, dude.
So unless you have a hacked PS3, you know.
Look at that big troll putting his club on you, stomping the ground, hitting you with his head. I'm number one.
Yeah, I really love the art style, definitely.
The art is bad in the best way possible. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that's what makes it good, though.
Yeah.
It's the effort.
It's like that.
You know?
It's like that goofy, like, old school sword and sandal type style.
Yeah, like even like this type of orc giant, you wouldn't see that in modern fighting games. You know.
No, that's why it's so interesting. Because like a lot of these fighting games are like kind of the same generic kung fu guy or like high school students or something.
This is far more creative. I mean,
that's why I would love to see like a Dota fighting game someday. Like League of Legends is cool, for sure, but I think Dota has so many wacky, weird characters.
All right. Let's not get too far now. You know, we're talking about Dota fighting games.
Dota
Good
fighting
lord,
game, dude. You got a Sand King. He's like a little scorpion dude. Imagine a scorpion dude doing little combos on you. Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, shut your mouth.
I'll let you be silence. And you got Jakiro flying around doing ice and fire and putting nonsense on the screen, making you block all the time.
I love the KOF aspect. It's really good.
This game looks nice. Oh, there's a little goblin dude on. Oh, look. Oh, this guy's awesome. Oh, I love this guy. Oh, I'd play him. Look at that. He's disjointed from his little critter. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. He's flying. What is this? He's on the wall. Oh god, this is awesome.
Time over.
This game's bugged out, and it's a 3v3 fighter too.
Yeah. It's very KOF.
I think it's 3v3. Oh, no, they got a little gnome. And why did we spend a lot of time watching Akuma? We could have been watching more of this.
My axe gnome.
He's crazy. Look, he's throwing axes and stuff. Shield throw. Shield throw. Oh, I gotta play the music.
It's that this game is too high level.
Probably.
Like the average American player, you know? Like you already see he's doing the short hops.
He's going crazy, dude. He's going in.
You know?
Oh, he's using potion.
Potion? Yeah, I was just about to say.
Yeah, this game's hilarious. See, why can't we have more games like this? Why does everything gotta be so... Trying to be Street Fighter, trying to be...
It's too risky for the American market. You know?
Oh, look at
Way
this
too
dude.
risky.
Oh, what the hell is this? This guy's like on a dead horse? He's a skeleton on a dead horse? Come on, dude. Nah, this game's crazy. I give up all my hobbies. This is my new hobby. I'm gonna play this. This looks awesome.
My
What is
demon
this?
swordsman.
This is crazy, dude. Look at this guy from. It's like a lich or something.
It's like way too ambitious, man. Like you'll never see this
This
in
is
America.
awesome, dude. Can you imagine how much fun they had making this?
Oh hell yeah, definitely.
Oh, he's like running with a fire shield and stuff. Yo, this is
Understand.
bugged out.
The Japanese love their Dungeon and Dragon. You got the mage now.
So you get 2 partners and an item. Okay.
Mm.
That's interesting. Get like 3 uses of it. Wait, so can you call them in as assists? I haven't seen
I don't
that.
think so. I think it's more KOF style.
I feel like I've seen
That's what
it.
I was thinking
I've seen like an assist call or something. Maybe it's like super risky or something.
Probably. Yo, this orc is OP.
He's a big guy for you.
Yeah. The curse head.
I'm mad the stream didn't have the audio on. They just have like the commentators, so I couldn't hear the music or the sound effects. I'll have to look that up later. Ooh, look at that. Oh, he's dashing around. I want to see the Earth Hammer. The Earth Hammer. Ooh.
Like they don't want to make giant characters like this. Like this doesn't exist anymore in fighting games. When I think of big fighting characters like this, I only think of Juggernaut, Hulk, or even Abigail in Street Fighter V. Like those super giant like fight, they don't do that no more.
Look at this guy. Dude, I would play the little goblin dude on the lizard, this weird sorcerer man, and I'd probably play the skeleton on the. Oh, he got his own skeletons too.
That was actually pretty cool.
Oh, dude, this game's awesome. It's amazing. Look at this.
Oh, he can summon demons from hell. That's pretty cool.
Oh, it didn't even matter. He just bonked him on the head, real hard. No one used their hammer. What the hell? Does a hammer do something specific I don't know about?
Maybe.
Maybe it's like a guard counter or something. Ooh, look at this guy. This is like some World of Warcraft thing. Like a dark elf.
Yeah.
This game looks awesome, dude.
Counter. Just go to Grand Finals.
Grand Finals, I guess.
Oh, look at high level. This is high level.
This is Goblin Man versus it's like a kraken in the back, a big octopus thing.
Yeah. That's actually pretty cool, yeah.
I wonder if they were like inspired by the Golden Axe game or something.
Probably. Golden Axe was pretty big in the arcades for Japan.
Ooh. Get him, troll dude. Yeah. Oh, what was that? Oh, he used the hammer. That was the hammer. Like the ground smash. Maybe that's like a reversal. Like a sea viper seismic hammer or something. Ooh. The dash under. You saw that? He jumped over me. I was like, nah, I'm dashing under you. Look at that again. He tried it.
Yeah, you can't even like stand
Time
up.
over. Can't even what?
I said you can't even like crouch with the gnome because like you'll get kicked in the face. It's like you have to stay standing the whole time. It's like little strategies like that. Like you were mentioning, like you could with him, like you could duck over certain hits.
This jump arc seems kind of low though. Oh.
I think that's why they keep doing the short hops.
Curse head wins. Ooh. Damn, this game's bugged out, dude. You wouldn't play this game?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I've seen this before.
Why am I playing Third Strike? This was way more fun.
I'm surprised you haven't seen this at all. It's kind of
I've
hilarious.
never seen this. If I did, I forgot it. Damn, dude. That looks awesome.
Yeah,
That was
man,
it.
get right,
That
bro.
was Grand Finals.
Grand Final.
Time to talk about something awful.
What's awful? Oh, fuck. Wow, it
I
made my
just want to
stomach turn.
set the world on fire.
Well, who wants to
I've
go
lost
first
all
about this?
ambition, all journey of flame. I just want to be the one you love. You can go, I guess. Make some statements.
All right. So I guess we're gonna talk about the show.
Fallout.
A lot of fans are up in arms about. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not really familiar with the game. I can care less. Everything that comes out on Netflix, Amazon, you name it, it's all terrible. But I said I'll give this a try. And as I was watching the first episode, there was a certain imagery that I found very interesting.
Oh boy.
That's all. So obviously you have the white horse. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the horsemen or the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Let's see. So the white horse.
Well, the first episode is named The End, also. Yeah,
The End also, yeah. What is it? What is the white horse? I already forgot what it's supposed to be.
Over here mentioning esoteric things, you don't even know what your symbols mean.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
I know these are symbols, but I don't know what they mean.
I don't know what they mean. It's crazy. But it's just very interesting imagery. Like, yes, they were showing like one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, obviously the white horse. I was just like, okay. And obviously, this is me just going on my particular schizo rant. Like, ladies and gentlemen, let's please keep this in mind. This is nothing more than a schizo rant. I do this for fun, because these are people that they try their best to force facts, to create a narrative. Well, the fans, and there's other people that say that there's some type of esoteric reading in all of these shows. I don't believe none of that shit. It's all fucking bullshit. Some of it is true, some of it is not, but it's like alternative science, really. Like, come on, man, it's not real. All that spirit shit, like, but who knows? There's some people that believe in brujeria and santeria, and that's more on the Latin American side. But that's besides the point. But yeah, so just some interesting imagery in the show. There was another part where the man, they forced him to take a picture, and they was like, "Yo, put your thumbs up." He was like, "Nah, I don't want to put my thumbs up." I guess it was alluding to what was going to eventually happen later on. But it was just funny because they had the white dude and the black dude there. I was laughing at this poor schmuck and everything. They fast forward, they got the kids eating cake and everything. Little kids like, yo, why you didn't want to put your thumbs up? Well, when you look at the cloud, if your thumb is smaller than the cloud, run for the hills.
The nuclear explosion cloud.
The
big bomb cloud. Bloom.
If the cloud is bigger than your thumb, don't even bother. Like,
yeah.
Like, that made me chuckle. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, that made me chuckle.
What do you do if the bomb lands on your head?
Oh, good lord. Put your
thumb somewhere else.
Put your thumb somewhere and just shove it right up your butt.
Damn.
That happens. The obviously the bombs start to hit. Everybody's running. There's a part where the rich white family's going into their nuclear bunker. And then, like, obviously his black friend is just like, hey, can you let us in? He's like, there's no space. And he's like, what? So he proceeds to punch the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it's like, this is my thing. This is the reality of it. Like, yo, fuck the fact that we neighbors, friends, compadres, whatever. Nuclear, it's family first. It's blood first. There's only so much room. It's like you're in the club. There's only so much cocaine I can share with everyone. Okay.
I feel like that was more. I feel like that was more of like trying to convey the message that the guy was like racist or something. Maybe I'm reading too much into it.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't like it, and that's why I pointed it out. It's very interesting imagery, and we'll get into more of the racist takes, unfortunately. So this happened. All right, so that, yeah. So I'm a rant. All right, so yeah. All right, so they died. They died. They introduced this girl, and that's why I was asking you. You know, I was asking everybody, like, were you able to play as a girl class in Fallout?
Yeah.
Oh, so there was always girls in. So,
Yeah.
all right, so this is not a problem then. Why was everybody crying?
Like I'm sure like Fallout 4 you could play as a girl. I know that. 3, I'm assuming you can. Maybe not. 1 and 2 probably not. I have no idea.
Oh, so the original Fallout you couldn't.
I have no idea. You might be a single. You might not even have a character creator in those games. In that sense.
Oh, geez. Yeah, because it's like
You
the
might just have like
PC version,
like
yeah.
setting your perks, your stats. Maybe that to that extent you have character creation, but maybe not like cosmetically. I have no idea. I played Fallout 3 a little bit. I walked outside the vault. I saw like this town here. I think which they modeled it after this town.
Okay.
Because it reminded me a lot of kind of the town when I went to. Maybe that's just me putting stuff in where it isn't. But it kind of reminded me of like the Fallout 3 town I visited. And I came across like some guy with some people who were indentured servitude people, I guess.
Yeah.
That's the word you want to put it. And I guess I got one of them killed on accident.
Oh, good lord.
And I think I kept wandering around. I just kind of felt aimless, and I'm not really a big fan of open world games, so I kind of just stopped playing, lost interest, and yeah, that's about the extent I know of the games.
I I don't know why people's up in arm about the girls, playing her role, whatever. I thought it was fine. I just found it interesting that the girl just happens to be named Lucy.
Oh boy.
It's like Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Is this a reference to LSD, some type of LSD trip fantasy? Because this is the reality when we are watching television. It is a form of visual ecstasy, and we immerse ourselves in this virtual world, regardless if it's 3-dimensional or 2-dimensional or even real life. We want to be a part of the lore. We want to be there with the character. Is this something that it's alluding to? Once again, I'm going with like the whole schizo thing. Like, yo, guys, man, I've read the numbers. There's something in the show. Nuclear war's about to happen.
Sacred geometry.
I've read the geometry numbers. I did everything. I called my aunt. She read the Bible. Like this is why I'm doing it for fun. But I did notice certain things. It was interesting. So she's getting married. The number 33 is splattered everywhere. Why is the number 33 splattered everywhere? They go down a degree when they meet this other vault. Come to find out that these men were, I believe, raiders. She proceeds to have sex with the dude. But people are trying to say like, oh, she's a whore and all. But in the back of my head, I'm just like, yo, this is nuclear fallout. Like, I thought the point is to have kids and repopulate the civilization. Like, that's logic.
Yeah, that's the point. And she makes the point too that she's been doing stuff with her cousin.
Yeah, like a little joke and shit. People fucking cousins and shit. It's terrible. But like back in the old days, people were doing that. They don't admit that shit though. Cousins marrying cousins and all this weird shit. But yeah, stuff like that. Asking the dude weird shit, your sperm count. Yeah, the raiders come. They start killing everybody. They tell him make a decision. They kidnap him. And she's like, yo, I'm leaving. Well, actually, no. They show the other dude, Maximus. Says, is he supposed to reach his maximum potential? It's very interesting. They got this black guy is going through his little trials and tribulations. They keep showing these little flashbacks when he was a kid. But my thing is,
they really like showing that flashback over and over and over and over and over and over again.
But it was funny because he was stuck inside a refrigerator.
But the fridge had an opening in the back of it. So it wasn't even fully protected from anything. I don't know what the point of the fridge thing was.
Yeah, I didn't get it either. But like, is that supposed to be like him just being like nothing more than another piece of meat? You know, in terms of him being a soldier.
I think they're
You know,
trying
he's
to say
nothing more
that the
than a
fridge
number.
protected him from the bomb, which I don't get at all.
Listen, man, this is me going into the schizo stuff. You better go ahead along with it. Nah, I'm messing with you. Nah, yeah, I get it. Yeah, like it didn't make sense to me. Yeah, there was a hole in the fridge and everything. They kept showing him inside of it as a kid, and then he saw like the armor people. But in my head, I'm like, does he worship white people? You know,
See, now you're going
like
back into the race part of it.
because I'm a little confused. Because like, who are the people that pilot these machinery, these Gundam like machinery? You know, the
Well,
white folks or black folks?
they are other.
They had like this
So-
weird tranny character with him, which I was confused about. I was like, is it a man? Is it a girl? Like, then
So-
again, I'm just like, if this is nuclear fallout, would they even have the surgery to do the shit? What the fuck is going on right now?
So the trainees, they're called aspirants, and then the
Aspirin?
aspirant.
Wait, it's actually part of the lore. Oh, okay.
Aspirant. I don't know if it's part of the lore. I'm going off what's in the show, what the show is presenting. I have no idea what the lore is, to be honest.
Then,
Like,
ladies and
I
gentlemen,
have some clues about the lore, but not really that much.
I apologize for being a bigot. I apologize for being transphobic, and I apologize for being homophobic. I stand with my LGBTQ cult army.
So yeah,
All right,
they're the aspirants, and then these guys in the armor, they're called the knights. And then the people who follow the knights around and carry the big bag with their gun and stuff, that's called a squire. So they have like 3 levels, I guess, of their their ascension, I guess, until becoming a knight or whatever. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's a guy in the armor. You know, it's just a regular dude. It's not like the armor is really big and bulky and stuff. You know, that's all it is.
But what's his skin color?
The guy inside here is a white guy.
Is a white guy. So he got him. So they got the black man worshiping white people
He gets branded. He gets branded on his neck.
by the white man. Yeah, that was another thing that I found very interesting.
I think you're reading too much. You might have a point there, like in the subtle imagery type stuff that they're doing, but ultimately, I don't think it matters that much in like the grand scheme of things. Like I get it, but at the same time, it's like, who cares? Kind of like, I don't know.
I just found it very interesting that he went through this, little thing where his trans friend was injured and they blamed him for it, and then he was interrogated in this Masonic like ritual. It didn't sit well with me, and then they eventually allowed him to join the Brotherhood because he showed that he was worthy.
So in this type of societal collapse, I would imagine you'd see a lot of rituals of stuff, and there are other rituals that happen later on in the show.
Oh, okay. Like, this is just me looking at the first episode. It's very interesting, the imagery. Of course, it's not to see things; it's to see into things. I'm always trying to explain this to people.
So, after watching the first episode, did you want to watch episode 2?
As a person that's never played the game, and I just watched the show being a schizo. Like I was like, listen, I'm gonna look for all the imagery. I'm gonna look for all the Illuminati symbols. I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna break down the numbers and shit. Like I was like that. That was me having fun with the show. But I guess it allowed me to keep up. Like my mind wasn't wandering. Like I was constantly trying to find clues. I was like, what's what? So I wouldn't say that's a make it a good show. That's just my own attention span. Would I watch episode 2? Maybe I want to see if Lucy eventually finds her father.
So
You know, or if Maximus does become or gets the armor, you know, who knows? Who knows?
So did you have a feeling that Maximus would get the armor?
I thought that he was going to die. Like maybe he's going to get killed later on. I feel like.
Okay. So did watching episode 1 make you want to play the games?
Actually, no, it didn't. That was the worst part.
Yeah.
It made me not want to play the game.
So,
funny enough,
if you want me to go and rant.
So before you rant, I'll say this. I know because of this show, and I know all the other episodes came on, all the other memes and blah, blah, blah. I know that Fallout 4 popped up back again in sales. Like I know a lot of the older Fallout games are selling now. A lot of older Fallout products are selling now.
Yeah.
So people are asking for these things now. So it's interesting, the new fans that are coming in. So I guess that's a good thing. I'm not mad at that, you know.
Yeah.
Like shout out to them.
Yeah.
You know, but other than that, like, y'all could care less. Like, you know, like for me, the real. I keep telling everybody this: the real Fallout was Mad Max. All right, that's the real dystopian future. Everything is fucked up. It's a whole gang of gay niggas, and they raping everybody. They raping the dog.
Wow, dude, we're definitely getting demonetized now.
All right.
What the hell?
It's just raping and pillaging. But that was
there's a way to say that without saying that, dude.
Do we really get banned off YouTube? Oh yeah, you do get banned.
We're on YouTube, man. We're on the, you know, this is where kids go watch Mr. Beast for 12 hours a day.
Oh, good. You just gotta say it's for a mature audience. But yeah, listen, that's the real Mad Max future. All right, like to me, that's the real Fallout future. I keep trying to explain that to people. It's not going to be this fairy tales. Like we're not going to have all this technology.
No, of course
if the EMP if the EMP waves are real and all this other stuff, like come on, man, this shit is done for.
Yeah.
People need to be a little bit more realistic. It's going to be chaos.
It's just people straight up wandering around and R-wording them and routing them. The other word.
Yeah, routing them. Good Lord, yeah.
But yeah, let me. I don't even know where to begin. So I haven't played the games. I played Fallout 3 a little bit, but I wouldn't even consider that me playing the games. I got a little bit of like info about Fallout over the years, like the memes and the discussions of. I've like, you know, heard a little bit between people and stuff describing the games and all that. And I was never really interested in the franchise, and I wasn't interested in watching the show either. And that might be why I have such a negative opinion of it. I think where the characters go from the beginning, where they start, and where they end up at the end, I'm fine with that. I don't mind it so much. What was a problem for me was literally every step that it took to get there. There are so many convenient things that happen, so many plot holes, so many contrivances. Like it just keeps stacking up, and the more every time I saw another like little plot hole, or even something that kind of looked like a plot hole, like my eyebrow kind of raised, and I was like, if you're gonna do this, like it has to make sense in this way. And then it's like some stuff just wasn't explained, and that's fine. But even like, you know, if it's not explained, like my mind kind of wanders, and I wonder if they thought it through, if that makes sense.
They following the lore of the game?
I have no idea. So people have stated that they've moved cities around, like locations and stuff, and and people have complained that it kind of destroys certain parts of the lore. But I have no idea what the lore is. Yeah, like people are mad and people are happy, and then like I'm like somewhere in the middle, leaning towards the like upset side. And you know, before we started, you know, watching, I went back and watched episode 1. I went back and skimmed through some of the other episodes to rewatch some scenes that I wanted like more clarification on what happened. And then I kind of watched the final episode, kind of skimmed through it a little bit just to get kind of the whole picture in my mind again about everything that happened. I wrote down so many notes, and I'm not even. I don't. I don't think I can even like get into it. Like I wrote so much stuff. How much is this?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So when she had relations with the mutant, did he bust in her?
I would assume so. I don't know, but again, she
So that's
asked,
like a plot, right?
but she asks his sperm count, right, and he doesn't know, so that might be alluding to the fact that he might be infertile.
Oh, okay. I thought she was gonna have like a mutant baby. That would be cool.
So I wrote.
She had like a mutant baby, and then she raised him.
10,764 characters in my notes for this show.
Oh, God.
I went a little too detailed. So episode 1, there are some very clear dead giveaways that they are not vault dwellers. And the thing that bothered me from the get-go was Lucy wants to get married, right? So in order to do so, they need to coordinate with Vault 32. And Vault
You mean coordinate with a lesser degree?
Coordinate with them to open their vault and to get someone who will marry Lucy, right? So there has to be people on the other side, right? We learn that there's nobody over there. They're all dead. They're all dead. They've been dead.
Later on, I'm listening.
They've been dead for 2 years. And from what I can gather, the lady that came down and like the leader of the pack, the leader of the Raiders.
Yeah, the colored woman.
I'm guessing she came down there, told everybody the secrets of Vault 31. They flipped out and started killing each other. And then she dipped. And then she came back at some point and set up some kind of way to communicate with Vault 32. Which still kind of doesn't make sense to me how Vault 31 and 33 didn't notice something was wrong in 32. Like, because they trade messages and stuff, apparently.
So what happened with Vault 31?
So that's like a big secret at the end of the show. At the final episode.
So they still don't know?
It gets revealed to like 2 characters at the end. And the audience, of course. So, what
happens with Vault 32
though? So their numbers are heavily diminished, and they take some prisoners, and they start feeding them and giving them water and stuff. So this guy is the guy from the beginning, the cowboy guy. That's him.
Yeah. I forgot about talking about him. Hey, let me cut you off real quick, my brother, man. Let me explain something. So I found it very interesting that they had the black man raise up a white mutant from the dead and gave him another opportunity at life. And then the white mutant betrays the black man. Well, this is very interesting. You know, you need to read between the lines, brother man.
He was sent there. He went there to go raise him because he knew he was a good bounty hunter, and the price on the bounty that he's looking for is such a high number of like caps or whatever, or money, that he's willing to take this risk to get a really strong bounty hunter and work with him. And if the bounty hunter, this guy, if he refuses, he's gonna kill him, right?
Yeah.
And he's got 2 guys with him that have guns on them. So, we already see they're kind of killing people out or guarding the cemetery area that they go to. So you kind of get the feeling that they know what they're doing, right?
Yeah.
But you're looking at it from the race angle. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
I have to, because my mind doesn't allow me to just allow these things to fly by. I have to look inside this show. That's why I will eventually watch episode 2 and give a more esoteric breakdown.
So episode 1 and 2, I hated the most.
Why did you hate them? Jesus
Episode
Christ.
3 wasn't bad. Episode 3 was nothing terrible happened. So that's the good part about episode 3. Like plot wise, nothing immersion breaking happened. I don't think. And what I remember was like episode 3. You know, I was like, all right, cool. You know, I almost had no notes for that episode. It's just like, all right, they're doing this. And episode 3 actually made me want to play the games for a second. I was like, you know what? I could play these games maybe and see what's up, figure out what's going on in this world. And then the rest of the episodes happened, and I hated them. And then episode 8 happened, and I think I was kind of beaten down so much to the point where I didn't hate it as much as I would have, as I should have. But there's like a lot of jokes. So this show has a lot of levity in it, and I think none of it works. I think maybe I chuckled once. Because the idea in this world is that people are really stupid, right? They're really dumb. They say stupid shit, right? But then I keep thinking back to like shows like there's a scene in Game of Thrones where what's his name? Tyrion Lannister, he's captured by the Vale, and there's a very dumb guard who guards his door, and the conversations that he has with the guard is an interesting conversation. He's like trying to explain to the dumb person that he's gonna give him money if he sends a message to the leader of that area, right? And it's like an interesting back and forth, and he kind of talks up the dumb guy like, "Oh, you're a very smart man. So you're gonna send my message, and then I'll give you gold. I will owe you money." And you see the interest in the dumb guy's eyes, the sparkle in his eyes going off. He's like, okay, yeah, I hear what you're saying, right? So he's communicating with the dumb guy, and it's like, oh, he's finally getting through to him. It's interesting. It moves the plot forward. And then you have something like Idiocracy, where you have these dumb conversations, and all of them are like all hilarious, right? You've seen that movie, right? Idiocracy?
Yeah. Classic.
And that movie's just hilarious, like almost all the way through. Welcome to Costco, I love you. You know, it's like stuff like that. It's like it's brevity, it's witty, and you know. And then this show, it's like trying to do something there with like the dumb characters, and all of it falls flat. I hate every single character in this show.
Just want to point out the vocabulary that Dennis is using. It's very high tier. It just shows the intelligence. You know? So when he watches the show, you know, he's actually trying to take something from it. He's not trying to waste his time. You know, whereas me, I'm completely wasting my time.
You're doing all the side quests. I'm like,
all the side.
I'm like, where's the plot? All right, so another thing that bothered me about episode 1, right, is you know when after they have sex and she notices the scars on his back, and then she starts hearing the bullets in the background. She grabs her Pip-Boy, holds it up to him, and it starts giving off radiation signals.
The radiation, right? Yeah.
They all have Pip-Boys. How did none of their Pip-Boys go off?
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
And you know, someone might say, okay, this is like a setting they have, and this might be relative to the game where you have to do a setting to check the radiation levels. And it's like, okay, I don't know that about the game, and that might answer that question. But later on in the show, she walks by a puddle of water, and her thing starts going off automatically for radiation.
Yeah.
So it's like another thing. It's like, how did they not know that these raiders, you know, are not vault dwellers? And then they have neck tattoos, and they're like socially awkward. Like these cues, like somebody would pick up on these cues.
Yeah.
They're talking to them, they're interacting with them, they're dancing with them at one point. Like the raider, you see raiders dancing with them.
Yeah.
They probably smell bad. Like all these things you would notice. And the only one who like notices anything is Lucy's brother, Norman.
Yeah, he was looking at them the whole time.
And then he didn't even like really say anything or do anything. He just went to the other vault and then saw that all their stuff was dead and then came back. So yeah, episode 1, you know, Maximus. So it's revealed later that his friend, and this has to be told to the audience because it's not very clear. And it has to be told like twice almost, like once in an unconvincing way and then once in a definitive way, that he or she, whatever you want to say, they cut her own leg on the boot. Like she did that to herself, essentially. Because she was afraid of going out into the wilds. She was afraid. He was afraid. They were afraid. But sorry, I'm gonna mess that up. I'm old. I'm an old man.
Ouch.
I'm gonna mess up your pronouns. It's not to be insulting. It's just the way I'm wired. And yeah, like she did it to herself. So then Maximus is blamed for it. He feels bad about it. I'm just gonna, what's her name? Dane? Dane feels bad about it.
Yeah.
And so Dane, that's where that storyline ends with Dane for a little while. And then he goes off and becomes the squire for Knight Titus. Knight Titus goes out, they go in a cave, and they find a bear in the cave. And he sends Maximus into the cave. Maximus is like scared. And then the bear appears behind Knight Titus. And then Knight Titus, in a very video game, haha, funny kind of way, he turns around and just starts saying, "Oh fuck," like 12 times, like running away. Like something you'd see like a streamer do, like when they're streaming a game and they get scared and they turn around, start running, and just start saying, "Oh fuck," like 12 times in a row.
Yeah.
So that was like a little nod, I think, to like gamers or whatever. But to me, it was very cheesy. I got a slight.
I would have to see it myself.
I got a slight smirk out of that. And so essentially, Knight Titus dies, and Maximus takes his armor and he takes his identity. And he takes the armor and he starts roaming around the wasteland. And essentially, you just watching these three characters: Lucy, the ghoul, this guy on the screen, and Maximus in the armor, going through. And they essentially have plot armor through the whole thing, the whole show. Like they'll get injured, they'll get radiation sickness, they'll lose limbs or appendages, and it'll take like a scene or two and they're healed back to full health. Like they find a stim pack, they find Radaway, they find whatever healing item they need or medical attention they need at the current moment to heal whatever problem they just had. So it's not even like plot armor, it's like plot armor plus pretend like they get hurt, but not really. So you never feel like these characters are in danger. And it affects the way you care about the characters, because through the whole thing I was just like, oh, they're gonna get healed again, they're gonna find the thing that they need to find to move on, to move the plot to the next part. And this happens over and over. There's a scene where Maximus gets abandoned. So let me set this up. There's a bounty, right? The bounty the knights were chasing.
Yeah.
Lucy comes to a town called Philly. She learns about the bounty. The person who she's delivering the bounty to is the person who kidnapped her father, right? That's her mission. So she's gonna do 2 in 1. She's gonna deliver this guy and find her father at the same time, right? And then the ghoul comes in, and he's also looking for the bounty. So they're all three of them have the same goal, so to speak. So eventually they find the scientist guy. They cut off his head. He's like dying. He takes a cyanide pill. They cut off his head. They deliver his head. They're trying to deliver his head to the lady they have to deliver to. Maximus gets a new squire for him. He calls up his people. They send him a new squire. And the squire eventually learns that he's not the knight. He's not the original knight, that he's Maximus. He gets mad at him, and he steals his fusion core in the back of his mech, his armor. So he's stuck, he can't move anymore, right? So Lucy has a tracking thing on the head. She lost the head, right? And I'm sorry if this is like scatterbrain. I'm just trying to pull this together. So his squire, they have the head at the moment, and so his squire takes the head, and he's going to deliver it, and he's going to become, favorable with his organization, and he leaves Maximus to die. So he leaves, right? He has the head. So you think Lucy would be tracking him, right? Going to his direction, right?
Yeah.
Instead, she ends up where Maximus is. Do you see where this is going?
Yeah.
So, at this current point in time, remember I said the water? That Lucy was, her radiation thing was going off with the water. So she's got radiation poisoning. She finds Maximus. Maximus is stuck. He can't get out of his suit. He starts getting attacked by roaches, and he's gonna die. They both find each other. She kills the roaches. He heals her radiation poisoning.
I guess.
So it's like all these like interactions, they're all set up in such a way that it doesn't make any sense. And it's always like, oh, like they were just about to die or deal with a problem, and it just goes away instantly. Like, oh, it's already solved for them. Like,
so it's
right
convenient
away.
For the viewers.
Everything is convenient. Everything is contrived. She should have never met Maximus in that tunnel. She should have been on her way to the other guy, his squire, to retrieve the head. It's all like, it just doesn't make any sense. And that's just one big example. And
so is she gonna?
There's several other. Well, they group up at that moment, right? But that's just one example throughout the whole show where things are just so convenient and so like, this is happening and this is happening, and now, you know, you're healed and you're healed, and oh, you lost a finger, but we reattached your finger. Oh, you needed this, but you got it right away from this other guy, and it's all just it's not well written. It's just not well written. And like I said, I don't mind where the beginning, where the characters are and where they end up. I don't have a problem with that. My problem is how they get there throughout the whole show, and it's just a mess. It's a complete mess.
Oh, I'll have to see the episode, and I'm gonna tell you how I truly feel. But I'll take your word for it at the moment. You know, I mean, there are people that do have trouble with how the show came about. Like, I'm guessing like that eventually leads to the scene where she's like, "Oh, do you want to like fuck and shit?"
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. You know, which is fine. You know, because the idea is to repopulate.
Lucy, do you want to make my cock explode now?
But my thing is, like, I thought she was on the mission to find her father. You know, like how she's doing these side quests.
So, she finds out that she has to deliver this guy to the same person who has her father. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
And that I'm fine with that. Sure. I'm fine with that. It's just everything that happens in between is like, it's just funny. It's just funny bunnies. You know, just whatever. And then, you know, I've said these things, and then people say like, I just don't understand the lore. It's like, I haven't said anything about lore. What have I said about lore?
I thought there was no lore so far.
I'm talking about the story itself, how it's written. I didn't say anything about lore. And then some other guy said it was like, oh, you didn't play the games, so, you know, you shouldn't have an opinion on it. It's like, okay, I feel that way.
So confusing, you know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why people are fucking angry about this show.
Well, if you're a fan and you're angry because they do break lore things and you're angry about that, I feel you. I feel bad. I don't have that connection with it, so I can only relate to it on the basis of the writing and the characters. And the writing is bad, the dialogue is bad, the contrivances and plot holes are just all over the place. And the thing that the show does well is that the actors, they make all the bad dialogue sound not bad, if that makes sense. Like, they do a good job, like, telling the lines and emoting, let's say. So there's not, like, the actors aren't at fault. The actors are pretty great, from what I can tell, at least in my opinion. And the visuals are pretty good. Like, all the props they have, pretty good. The CGI was really good. And then you have like the 50s music, and I think all that stuff gets kind of like put in people's like faces and their eyes, and they're just kind of like distracted by all that cool stuff, you know? That they kind of overlook, you know, the problems with the plot or the writing.
So
if you like, can I say if you like the show, if you love the show, I'm not trying to stop you, because I have liked bad shows, but I'll acknowledge that they're bad. Like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is a bad show, but I like that show. You know.
To me, I don't know if this show is good or bad. So I'm gonna ask you now on a scale from 1 to 5.
I don't want to give it a scale.
So how about good, bad, or ugly?
Watch the first 3 or 4 episodes. If you don't like it, you probably not gonna like it. Oh yeah, that's this part with the minigun. Yeah, this scientist guy gets shot by this minigun, and nobody chases him out of the enclave, and he doesn't get hit by a single bullet. Okay. Sure.
Like, is the show even good?
Look. He doesn't even get nicked.
Wow. The dog doesn't even get hit. Good lord.
Does it make any sense to anybody? Not to me.
No.
So if you watch the whole show, I'll say this in a private message, I guess. I'll say it later. You might find it interesting. But yeah, I'm not gonna rate the show. I've said my rating to friends, but I think if I'm gonna be like if I were to put this out in the public, I wouldn't give it a rating. I'd just say, if you like it, good. If you don't like it, fine. I don't like it. I don't think it's funny. I think that's the worst crime, that it's not funny. I think if it was funnier, I'd give it more of a pass.
I mean, listen, man. First episode was whatever. I'm gonna continue to look for the esoteric boogity bop, and then I'll tell you whether or not it's a good show. I'll tell you if the show has secret meaning, or if it's gonna predict the nuclear war that's gonna happen in the next 7 months. Good lord.
Yeah, we're gonna watch this now to end the show on a good note.
What is this?
So this is another show that just came out.
Yeah, is this good? Everybody's talking about.
I have no idea. I haven't watched it yet. I'll probably dip my feet in this.
Our vows are made of rituals.
You dishonor.
This is based on a book apparently, and apparently it's very accurate to the book from what I understand.
Death is in our air.
Okay.
And so this is just gonna be one season apparently too. It's not gonna be like multiple seasons or anything.
No.
It's a contained story.
Sea and earth.
Oh, they got ships. They got ships. Now I gotta watch.
You must honor the
Death
job.
is in our air.
You disgrace your feet in the dirt.
And sea and earth.
Oh man. I gotta watch now. They got a ship in here. I gotta watch now.
This looks better than a lot of stuff, I'll tell you that much.
Just remember.
Ooh.
We live and we die.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, I like that. See?
We control nothing beyond that.
White
The
man
white
is
man?
here.
What the white man
is
doing
here.
there?
What the white man doing here?
The white man doing in Japan?
What the dog doing? I wasn't expecting that, but okay.
Now I'm a little worried about the show.
I'm a little worried now. I'm a little worried.
What the white man doing in Japan?
There's a saying out here. Every man has 3 hearts. One in his mouth for the world to know. Another in his chest. Just for his friends.
I'm gonna show the black man down in Japan.
And a secret heart.
You gotta find Butt. Where's Butt?
Yeah, where's Butt?
Where no one can find it.
Oh,
What kind of man wields power in a land
Oh, that's
like
the white
this?
man. What the white man doing there?
I'm guessing this is
The one
like
in the open
a story
or the one
about
you never see?
maybe England or something.
I die here.
Is this the last samurai?
I gotta watch that movie again.
Why didn't you call Tom Cruise in? What's going on here?
Where's Tom? Ooh.
Tom Cruise.
War is coming.
The last samurai. The white man comes to save
Life and death
Japan.
are the same.
Oh
Both can
man.
have value. genuine purpose.
Samurai's got guns. I bet that's a problem.
This is not where we die. We should be corpses by now, but here we are. My life is mine and yours is yours.
How accurate is it?
Uh-oh. Lady boss moment.
Nah, but they were ninjas and everything. The women were used for like espionage, and some of them were skilled swordsmen. Like,
Is she gonna take on 12 dudes though?
you'd be surprised. Some of them were very
Look,
skilled.
man, I love Dead or Alive, but all right. Interesting. February, damn, I'm late.
Yeah, you late,
We're
bro.
already in May. May 1st right now.
You're late.
All right. Any final notes for the lovely people out there?
I think Third Strike is a wonderful game.
Oh, we didn't even talk about that. Like, we didn't even go over the matches. Or the Street Fighter 6 matches. I guess it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Evolution happened. We already know who
I
won.
was bored as hell watching that.
Oh.
This is more fun to me. Look at this. He's got a
Yep.
gun. Sniper.
So there's two different versions, one for axe and this one for gun. That's pretty open.
Oh. Look at this. Oh. That's your cable, dude. That's cable. Look at him.
Yeah, it's cable.
Scimitar.
Viper beam.
Yeah, this is a pretty long episode, an hour and a half. I thought it'd be 2 hours. I thought I would go on for Fallout forever.
Wait, is how long?
We're at an hour and a half.
Wow, what a terrible episode this must be.
Wow.
Wow.
Shout out to the 18 viewers we got in the last video. Awesome.
Look, shouts out to you guys. Thank you. I'm here right now.
Awesome.
So
Please
we're gonna end it on this.
subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell, dislike, unsubscribe, unclick the notification bell, hit X on your browser, uninstall your browser, call your internet service provider, tell them I don't want internet anymore. Blind yourself with bleach, all the things.
Oh, don't do that.
Sorry.
Please, don't.
That'll definitely get us
Don't
demonetized now. It's over.
Oh,
I meant to say blind yourself in the Matrix, and that scene in the Matrix, remember when he's fighting Morpheus?
Oh,
Type in Matrix. This one, blind yourself here. This is where you blind yourself.
yeah. No, it's definitely demonetized now. They're gonna flag
it's the
us.
other scene. He blinds himself. Just imagine he's got a blindfold on, you know?
Oh God. Put on my punk. Where's my punk?
Oh, we got some new sound. We didn't even use the new ones.
Where's the new sounds? Use the new sounds.
The life cycle.
Oh, I wish we had something to protect.
Well, I do have something that the audience would play while I was saying my Fallout stuff. You want to hear it?
What?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Oh,
That's the audience
in
response to my
definitely gonna
Fallout
demonetize.
criticism.
We're gonna demonetize off that soundboard.
Thank you,
Where's my
everyone.
punk?
Here you go. Here's punk.
Thank you guys. That's right. That's right. That random shit. Nigga.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you on number 14.
Number 4.
Number 14. Goodbye.